Hello, everyone! I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 19, Week 6, Day 5. So today, of course, biggest thing, I love the troop art for this thing, by the way. We got ourselves a bounty hunter troop. Is it any good? Unfortunately, no. Most of them aren't. But it destroys 3 rows, destroys a row. It gives a life and barrier to the first ally, boosted by purple gems destroyed. Of course, later in the game, you have no risk of dying during bounty hunter. There is one situation where I can see this being good, and that is, of course, earlier in the game, if you're looking to do level 20 completions, and not just farm like a lower level one, you can use this as your main barrier source to try to keep your first lot alive. If you're trying for like a 4 times team or something, or even if you're doing a 3 times team, could still be a way to offset it. But overall, yeah, it's just never going to get used. It is the best barrier option as far as any bounty troop is concerned. However, that doesn't really do much, as later in the game, of course, Bounty Hunter is pretty free from a difficulty perspective. It's only earlier on in the game, so if you're still at the point where you can be killed by Bounty Hunter, it's definitely really useful. But otherwise, unfortunately, it doesn't really do much. So we're just going to go for the tier 4, like we have been pretty much recently. Go for tier 4, double blue orbit, and it's good to go. That's all you need. Just make sure to ascend it before you use your orbs, otherwise you will waste some orbs. You'll waste 2 orbs if you end up doing it that way. Well, let's go and get our orbs on it. Legendary, mythic, fully traded. Obviously need to be fully traded to get its benefit for 6 times extra score. Whole reason for even using it. Technically it's 12 times because it's the bounty captain, so you have to use it this week. We don't have to, but of course it is for a huge amount of bonus. And there we go. All right, perfect. And now let's go build a bounty team, which of course is going to be pretty standard. Nothing too special we really need to end up doing with it. Actually, does it save last week's... Doesn't it save last week's bounty, or last month's bounty? For whatever reason, I feel like bounty is one of those modes where it saves the team. It does, look at that. So all we have to do is take the Yeti, which is no longer the current one, and simply place in the new guy, who I already forget his name. I already forget his name, though I know his troop art. There he is. And that's all we need. And then we change our banner to nothing, it's already correct. And there's our team. 24 times bonus, we just run this the whole time, boom, good to go. We do lose out on 6 times score, but this, by the end of the week, we'll have enough to do it. We won't have enough to finish it by today, but by the end of this weekend, Bounty Hunter will be completed. Alright, let's go to Ogre, Stellaryx, Florophon, and the troop we have to use, which is the Guardian Spirit from this season. Of course, if you don't have Stellaryx, you can run any damage source. And you can also do the 4 times Tagraki team, or, the 4 times Bounty Hunter Tagraki team, but we've kind of been shifting to the 3 times method. And just because it saves a bit of time. And of course, Stellaryx is just that broken. No, Stellaryx is not required for this, but it does make it even easier. So you know what I ended up picking up again? Because I've been snacking on it while we're doing the other stream. I ended up getting the Nerds gummy ball thingies again. They ended up doing this for, I think, like a couple years now. And it's pretty much the only form factor that Nerds... Do they even sell, like, the normal Nerds anymore? I'm not even sure. But this is, like, the most ingenious idea a candy company has ever had to, like, reinvent their product. I haven't had these in, like, a year. But I saw them the other day on sale while I was shopping, and it was like, I gotta get these. Because I knew that Dead Man thing was coming up, and it was like, I'll probably snack on them during that. And it's like, okay, there we go. Hey, these are so good. But anyways, hello, everyone. Let me start from the top. Hello. It's gonna be hard to talk with this. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Draco. Hello, Chad. Hello, I didn't go all the way up. Hello, Mark. Hello, Jets. Let's see. Hello. Have a nice hellos. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Hello, the Enforcer. But yeah, that Dead Man thing we did earlier today, we'll probably do it for the rest of this weekend. I might still play it a little bit longer than that, but I'm only going to stream it today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. The one exception to that is when we go do Coliseum and a few other endgame stuff, we'll probably stream it. But we got a little ways to go before we get there. And these things are really chewy, though. Hard to get to the point where you can, like, swallow. There we go. Just don't want to, like, choke on them. Swallow them whole. Good old water. I think I've gotten to, like, 5 waters today. Yeah, with the Bounty Hunter event, unfortunately, they generally don't bring too much new things. Obviously, we get the one new troop. The biggest thing that Bounty Hunter has going against it these days is the loot keeps becoming increasingly more dated due to the current state of Vault Event weekends. Especially since we just had a Vault Event weekend. But even if we didn't, the loot was skilled before such a thing existed. And the biggest gimmick of Vault Event when it first came out was the fact that you got 2 major orbs for completing it. Nowadays, 2 major orbs aren't bad. But, you know, it's not as enticing as it once was back in the day. Back when this was the most consistent way that you would get major orbs. Now, of course, Vault Event weekends, Vault Keys in general, way higher rate. Because not only did they add Paloozas, which increased the drop rate of Vault Keys by like 20-fold, as far as how much more common they were. But since then, they've also buffed Vault Keys themselves to have a higher rate of giving you orbs and major orbs, which of course made it less likely that you would need it. I don't know, it's one of those many game modes in this game that really needs like a reconsideration of its loot. Even if they leave gameplay exactly the same. But I feel like gameplay could change for this too. The biggest issue I've always had with Bounty Hunter, which from convenience standpoint isn't that bad, but it just seems kind of weird, is you go through, you know, all the fights, and you have a separate fight every single time. And the main thing that always seems weird about it is you have a system where you go through 20 different fights. But then once you go through that system of 20 different fights, you just keep fighting the same last one over and over and over again. I still don't understand to this day why they just don't have it cycle through. Like, you can still do it at a lower level, but you can also just keep, like, cycling through all 20. Maybe for even extra points. Maybe they keep getting even stronger than what they are, or something. PvP Pass is $20? Wait, is it? Wait, where can you see it in game? Can you see it in game anywheres? Because someone earlier mentioned it was $15, and I already thought that was too much. Though I guess it could be regional equivalent difference that it's 20. But yeah, whatever it is way too much. Even 10 was almost pushing it. Wait, can you actually see it in game? Let me see. Okay, I still can't see it. Where's everyone? Where does everyone keep finding this info? These people said that they could see it in game earlier. Did they post it on the forum or something recently? Is there like a forum post? Because I didn't check the forum today. But I heard from someone earlier that's 15. But the place that they saw it in game wasn't showing up in my game. Someone got it via a bug, reported on the forum. Interesting. Was it 20 USD or 20 a different currency? Because 20 Australia or something would make sense. Because the exchange rates. Like, what currency was the $20 in? Because that is way too much. 10 was already pushing it. And 15 is what I heard earlier, which is already way pushing it as well. If it's that much, I might not even bother going for it. I was going to do it for Season 1 just to kind of get things off the ground. But if it's that much, I might just ignore it. We'll get plenty of loot without it. Plus, if we feel like buying it within the 11 weeks, I'm pretty sure it works like other season passes where you can buy it at any point and it doesn't have any downside. Because most of them are set up that way. And by most of them, I mean all of them. It'd be weird if this one was an outlier in that regard. Like, so far, every season pass in the game, you could buy it at any time and still get all the rewards you've earned up to. So, hello, Henry! Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, you said the comment on the thing. I always find that funny. I always answer someone's comment before I actually realize that they're there. That's a new person chatting. Because I read the comment before I see who sent the comment. I don't know. We'll find out on Monday. I likely will buy it for Season 1, even if it is a little pricey. But I will definitely not be buying it ever again after Season 1. The only justification for doing on Season 1 is the amount of benefit you would get from it is a lot more beneficial initially than it would be down the line. So we'd buy it the first time and then never again. But if it's like way up there, I might just not even buy it the first time. I think the other reason why I keep munching on these so much, I still haven't had a proper dinner yet. I had like a really big lunch, but I still have not eaten anything for dinner. Because I didn't, we literally had zero downtime between the two streams. Alright, let's see what the final fight is. I can't even see the fight. A Valraven replaced it. Oh, so hello, Imperial. Welcome, welcome. Alright, Scarabbeetle. This guy's kind of annoying. It's actually really bad. What happens if Stellarex dies? This is actually one of the harder ones we've had in a while. That's actually really, really bad. I think it can get up to like a 30-something devour rate. And Stellarex doesn't have immune to devour. Oh, hello, Cookie. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Oh, yeah, this Beetle's a lot less of a threat as I thought it would be. He's blocked on brown. And he's realistically almost never getting the purple he needs to actually devour. The only big issue is if we somehow leave like a 5x purple on the board or something. Otherwise, he can't really do anything. Overall, this fight's not that bad. It's just kind of scary that he has like a 5% chance almost to kill Stellarex. He's just going to have like a 20 to 30% chance, and then 1 in 4 that he actually hits Stellarex itself. So there's from like a 5 to 8% chance he kills Stellarex per cast. Between his actual devour rate mixed between it actually targeting the right one. Like, that's pretty low, but that's still high enough that he's eventually going to land it. Which is not ideal. Actually, I need to stop munching on these. I'm already through today like 2/3 of this bag. No, in all fairness, half the bag initially, if not more, is already air. So 2/3 of the bag sounds like a lot, but it's not that much in the sense of how much air consumes a bag. It's like whenever you buy potato chips. You're buying like 80% the air that's in the potato chips. What am I munching on? The nerd cluster thingies. I haven't had them in about a year. And I saw they were on sale when I last went food shopping. I was like, I'll pick these up. Hello, Genki! Welcome, welcome. But since I haven't had them for so long, I kind of forgot how good they are. Problem is they're like pure sugar. They're like sugar on top of sugar, coated in sugar. That's really good tasting sugar. What candy? They're the nerd cluster balls, whatever they're called. Nerds gummy clusters. The very berry version. Alright, 4 more fights, which means 6 more fights. Because that's how math works. Actually, more like 8 more fights after that. Oh, he almost got full mana. Come on. At least he got replaced with the Valraven, the really annoying one. Look at that. We're already more than halfway there. I keep forgetting how short Bounty Hunter is. It's basically 45 minutes these days. Counting the entire thing over the course of 3 days. It's like 45 minutes over 3 days. Because we're only like not even 20 minutes in. And we're already halfway there. And that's after getting through the slower battles too. So it's almost like a half an hour actually. If you kept up max speed the whole time. Like 40-ish minutes, 35, 40. That's assuming Stellarix though, of course, but it's not too much slower without Stellarix. As long as you have a similar equivalence, like Diamantina or just any really strong damaging mythic. Yeah, we're going to be streaming a lot. We already streamed like all day yesterday. We're going to be streaming all day today. Well, we already did. We'll be streaming all day tomorrow, all day Sunday. And then once Monday comes around, we'll be streaming the second Gems of War patch comes out. Because the second Monday reset time hits, I'm going to stream for several hours. I'm not sure exactly how long. Basically until we crash. Like the sun's going to be up by the time we stop streaming, most likely. Or we're going to start at 3 and go until we need sleep. Whenever that is. That's our gameplay for Monday morning at reset time. Yeah, I just have to do the good one, right? Yeah, we just have to do a delve. So I can just take the middle gold gem thingy here. Yeah, I want to get 180k in the first week. And if we can try to help, I want to try to get it within the first 3 days. Though more so the first week. I don't want to rush it too much. But if it seems like we're close enough, we'll try to push 3 days for it. Because I want to try to have it by Wednesday. Well, definitely by the end of the week. We're probably just realistically going to try by the end of the week. Which is a lot of that grind we're going to do on Monday morning. The only slight issue with that is that does mean the Monday video is going to be up a bit later. But we will get it up. Hello, Anderson! Welcome, welcome. My goal is to try to rush all of them to level 7 as quick as possible. Alright, perfect. Let's go clear our dungeon. Top 3. Oh, nope. First trap. Oh gosh, web def mark. You know what that means. Cleanse metal. Yeah, hello Anderson. Hello Draco. Welcome, welcome. It's finally the weekend. Today flew by so quick. Actually, if it wasn't for Cookie mentioning it, I didn't even realize it was 8 o'clock. Time flew by so quick today. I kind of completely lost track of time. You want the one talk shaka is not even noticeable, or you know, one less. Yeah, I really like the artwork of Guardian Spirit. I was mentioning that earlier on the Monday video too. They always give the best troop art to the worst troops. Like, it's pretty much a guarantee that any troop that ever gets good troop art is going to be never worth using. Well, other than this weekend, but beyond that. But I'm not sure why they always do that. But the best troop art troops are always the ones that never get used. But yeah, honestly, this is probably my top 10 in the entire game. As far as troop art. It's really, really good. Like, it's like noticeably good compared to some of them lately. Alright, what am I doing? We did that, we did that. Oh yeah, I was gonna do World Event. Because I switched my medals. How's the guild doing? Oh, good job, guild. Should probably only have to do the daily tomorrow and be good to go. I probably will do the daily tomorrow, even if the guild's close to finishing. Just in case someone in my guild doesn't have this kind of combo. It'll be quicker for us to get it than them. Because we have everything we need to win this mode very quickly. Whereas the super quick kill team needs both, well, most people have wand, but the hard opponents, of course, is Piskia into Rafamon. Which I feel like a decent amount of people have Piskia, but I don't think it's as meta to get Rafamon early. Like, some people will go out of their way for Piskia, but I don't think anyone ever goes out of their way for Rafamon. Rafamon's not bad, though. He's just so situational when you can use him. This just happens to be one of those situations. It's weird, because in theory, he's basically like Wild King and Wild King. But the fact he doesn't have an attacking and has Cleanse instead just isn't enough. Like, Cleanse on Skull is good. We've seen it with Divine Ishbala, back when she used to have it. But it's not enough to justify using him over, like, Wild King, for example. Like, it's good, but it's not that good. I'll pick up the slack on Monday. Yes, I'll go do my battles after it's already done. After the event is complete, I'll go assist. Yeah, we're almost at the next level. Ooh, no Devourer. Ooh, double Devour. Made up for it. Nice. About time. Ooh, a bit of a miss. I would love if this thing could ever land a Devourer. It just does not want to sometimes. You don't have a meme, do you? No. How are you not devoured yet? For a second I thought they both had immune. It's like, okay, that makes sense. But no, it's just the one. Actually, do you? Yeah, you do. Okay. Yeah, it's just the one. There we go. Now I got devoured. A little late, but we'll take it. Hey, hello, Mr. Z. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. Alright, we'll go for it. Oh, I thought that hit us way harder. Never mind. Well, I guess because of the Devour durability. It seemed like he was taking a lot of damage, but apparently not. I guess this battle we have to worry about a little bit more because they have Web Spinner. It's in a location where it's not going to do much, but if it does, it could be concerning. So when does this Mech Spider exist? I completely forgot this thing is a thing. Why on earth did they add a Mech Spider to the game? What weekly event was that? I completely forgot that thing's existence. When was this added? Oh, it was probably added during the Bomb Gem season, which is why I forgot about its existence. Because Bomb Gems are so bad. I see what happened now. It happened during the Bomb Gem era. I think we had an Adana rework around that time too. Might even been that week, oddly enough. Oh, there we go. Alright, 2 more rewards. Should only have to do it one more night. Tomorrow night. Alright, let's go into the code. And then from there, what do we have? Got a little bit of Underspire. Haven't bought into torches yet. We're a little bit behind on Underspire today. And beyond that, just a little bit of PvP. And by today, I mean this week. Alright, let me go into the code. And then we'll go and... Oh, my code section's not open. 1 second. Why is it not open? Let me go get it. Loading, 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 loading. Oh, there goes go. There is the redeem code. Use on drumswar.com for the game code section. Your invite code's right over there. Or your invite code's in settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. And give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Okay, let me go do the faction real quick. If I can get there. I almost just clicked on PvP to try to get there. I'll go clear out 1 quick faction. Low-level City of Thieves with a quick kill Rowan. We probably could switch to Takshaka teams, but oh no, I still run the OG Rowan build here. I still haven't bothered switching it from several years ago. But hey, it does what it needs to do. In all fairness, there are some situations where Rowan can win quicker. So we're rolling with it. Yep, no problem for the code. And there we go. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I thought we completed the delve. But yeah, the pop-up just comes out later, I see. It's the other one that pops up during the chest. Alright, there we go. Got our booster. All that's set. Grab the code we just handed out. Thank you, Isabel, whoever just claimed it for us. And okay, that just leaves two things then. Underspire and whatever we're doing with PvP. We gotta do Daemon. We gotta do Dragon. Oh no, not Dragon. Dragon's Claw. No, not Dragon's Claw either. Wait, let me check. Yeah, it is Dragon's Claw. It's Dragon's Claw and Daemon. And today is Friday, so we have double outer, which means we have either Naga or Merfolk. Probably Naga. Because Takshaka. Alright, so let's go kill out this because we already have a team made, and then everything else I gotta go make a team for it. That's interesting. He's running triple the Skull Dragon guy. He's, of course, the cheaper version of the Mythic one that creates Doom Skulls. This was popular for a little while, but then ever since we got the better version, obviously it wasn't used as much. But, of course, in a Dragon restriction, you can still get away with it. The only problem is, aside from Hero, you don't really have a Dragon that you can put in first slot, which is why this guy's running Hero. Well, your best bet a lot of times is just going to be running Hero there. Oh, don't do the revive. That's not ideal. Why are all their stats so high? Honestly, I'm almost taking the Diamantina as the weaker team. It's because Diamantina doesn't have loop potential. And you know we're also using a Diamantina? I do feel like it's easier to kill Diamantina as Diamantina than to have to do it the other way around. Like, this team killing us has a really low chance because the enemy's not going to prioritize what it needs to for Diamantina. Alright, where are all the skulls? Come on, we just need 10 damage. There we go. You can get some free souls. Also, I almost forgot that's the gem this year. I mean, this month, this season. We got the soul gems. I don't know, we haven't really had anything that used the mechanic. I'm kind of disappointed with what they've done with ghost gems so far. I feel like at least booty gems got a few fun gimmicks, even though almost none of them were worthwhile using, other than maybe the weapon. Like, at least they got some gimmicks. So far, we haven't really gotten anything for soul gems. Like, every single thing that has anything related to soul gem is completely useless right now. Though that's kind of what happened with booty gem. There's like 2 things max that were like okay with booty gems. Most notably the ruby weapon. Oh, we just got our gold marks. I don't need to keep doing it. Perfect. All right, next. I guess we're just building the what's his name team for this. The Eye of Argus. Do I have 4 or 3? I do have 4. It is not worth running 4. You should never run 4. But, however, with that being said, we can. So I think we might. But no, you really shouldn't. We should have like something to offset it. Since it's Daemon, I should have like Wand first slot or something. I'm gonna do it after this battle because it's definitely not worth doing it this way. However, it's funnier this way. Even if it's worse. Oh no, we lost one. If only we didn't have an entire army behind it. Well, Booty Gems and Ghost Gems trigger the same way, though. They're both unmatchable. Oh, you were making that comment to what Mr. Z said. Okay, I see what happened. Once again, reading things in incorrect order. Yeah, I see what you did there. I suppose I feel like Ivar Argus isn't doing good today. Come on, Ivar Argus. Do Ivar Argus things. Am I gonna have to build a real team? I'm gonna miss doing 4 times Ivar Argus. It feels way slower today for some reason. Hello, Outlander! Welcome, welcome. The ball's been well. Also, can Potion Gems stop triggering? Maybe that's why this team feels so much slower. It's the Potion Gems. They keep overriding my skulls. I think that's our issue. It's the Potion Gems' fault. It has to be it. Because that's definitely what's doing it. It's making the board take forever to clear. And they're also overriding the skulls with random colors. Every color of the rainbow and brown. I guess it's not every color of the rainbow. Where's our orange? Yeah, that's definitely what's doing it. Look how many skulls are left on the board after the potion gems clear out the entire thing. Look at this. They leaked a new gem called Daemon Portal Gem. Explode the gem and you summon a daemon your turn. That sounds really, 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 really annoying. Like almost lycanthropy levels. Not as bad, but like the next closest thing. Can we actually see it in game? If I go check the thing, is it actually in there already? Because it might have came in with the next patch, the most recent patch. I don't see it here though. I guess it was in the data files. Yeah, it's not showing up there. But it would make sense since we just had a patch. And they would want to update the next power gem to already be in the game. So we probably got that info on Tuesday, a couple days ago. Mr. Z. Come on, we normally read most of chat. How much chat messages have I missed the last year? It can't possibly be over 1,000. I don't feel like we miss that much chat these days, though. Just because I don't read it around doesn't mean I didn't see it. Though there is some chat that I do miss probably every single stream. I don't feel like it's that much. And of course I try to read it all. And see it all. It's over 9,000. Oh, don't do a summon. That's not nice. See, that's how bad the Daemon gem's gonna be. Just gonna keep summoning over and over again. Yeah, that gem sounds insufferable. The gem you just described of constantly resummoning a Daemon over and over and over again. I wonder if that means we're finally gonna get 50% mana start next season, though, for Daemons. It's something they've been needing for a very, very, very long time to function. And hopefully it'll give Divines their 50% mana start back instead of 40%. I'm starting to hate potion gems. They keep cascading forever. Do I off-stream circle the way home? No. Maybe after the stream I do for a couple minutes, but it's never for hours. But sometimes I'll click the end stream button and circle around the way home. So no one can see. Sometimes even at the end of the stream, I'm circling the way home, and then I continue circling the way home after. Not for long, but for some amount of time. Before I eventually close the Gems of War. Until the next tribute. But no, I don't just like take tribute and then circle the way home. Also, I think we already did our 5 fights ages ago. I'm losing track. Oh, no wonder why it felt harder too. Not only were there potion gems, but they're blood frenzied. Okay, that explains everything. Potion gems and blood frenzy. No wonder why it feels so much longer. Potion gems elongated every turn, and blood frenzy made them have higher stats. Alright, that explains absolutely everything. Oh yeah, it's Merfolk or Naga. I think this is a very obvious choice. For the very obvious reason. If we could get down to the T's. I could go Wand, but similar to 4 of the other guy. Why go Wand when we can go, 4 Takshaka? I actually want to leave this alive. Reason being, it's better for him to waste his turn with that than to do anything else. As long as the spell has no board control, it is always quicker. Well, not always, but if the spell has no board control, which is really rare these days, but if a spell has no board control, it is quicker for the enemy to cast than it is for them to do any other move. If the spell that they're about to cast has no board control. Because you always have to worry about cascade time and everything else when they take a mana or do some other thing. But if it's an ability that ends their turn immediately and doesn't touch the board at all, it is always quicker than if you let them swipe. So in those situations, you should just let them cast instead of kill them. Oh no, I just heard a big thunder. That came out of nowhere. It's actually been a pretty nice day today, actually. Random storm cloud running in. Right, we're good to go there. Valhawks, I should probably go claim. Yeah, we'll do the Valhawk daily real quick, I guess. We don't really need to, but we'll go do it real quick. Technically should have taken this beforehand, but oh well. Should have taken it before the 10 other fights. As they all have Valraven chance. Or Valhawk, I should say. Same difference. I've been that's downpouring. Where did that storm come from? Gosh. Pretty sure you can't hear it on the mic, but it is absolutely pouring right now. It was so nice like 4 or 5 hours ago. I guess we'll just do this on Central. We'll do Central until we get our 3 Valhawks, then go do whatever we can in Underspire. Can't remember what section we're on. I think we're on section 4, about to grab the double. Well, not about to, but, you know, in the section where we grab the double. We're a little bit behind the curve this week, though, for Underspire progress. So we got to get used to this team. We're going to be spamming it so much on Monday morning. Because it's probably how we're going to rush it, is just do central. Unless there's a really, really good Blood Frenzy in central in the inner ring. Like blue, yellow, red or something. I don't know. We might try inner ring if it's a Blood Frenzy. Maybe something like purple or green. As long as it's not brown, we'll probably go for it. Because brown doesn't have a good quick kill and power option is the problem. That's something we could really use for the brown color. Like E cattle for brown. Like that category of troop. We currently only have it for green and brown, for green and yellow. But we really need a brown troop that does brown storm while converting to brown off of empower. Something that brown color needs more than probably all the other ones. Like all the colors would benefit from it, but brown would benefit the most from by having it. That's a lot of logic there. Welcome, welcome. Mostly based on its alternatives for quick obtaining mana. Are way worse than the other 5 colors. He doesn't have access to Takshaka, doesn't have access to Leprechaun, doesn't have access to Emberclaw. It's weird because for the longest time I felt like blue was kind of the worst color in that regard. But nowadays it's definitely brown. Like, I would say brown is the weakest color right now. Mostly due to its current mana accumulation options. Or lack thereof. Because honestly, we're at the point where Soothsayer is basically the best brown mana accumulator. If you're looking for just general mana. And that thing's like 7-8 years old at this point. And it's still basically the best brown mana accumulator, which is kind of insane. It's what used to be used before Leprechaun even existed. It's that old. I believe it came in with the Kingdom, too. With Wild Plains. Pretty sure it came in with Wild Plains. Yeah, we got 2 of them. Still need 1 more. Probably would have already had it if I would have done it in correct order. Because I did my 10 battles where we could have gotten them and then didn't do the things beforehand, but there we go. We got them now. Yeah, PvP complete. The only objective we have left is, well, gain a level, looks like. But beyond that, good old Underspire. Alright, how's progress going? Oh yeah, we're in the area right now. Alright, we'll go until we get the dead end room, or the boss room I'm in. And then we'll finish out Zone 5 tomorrow, and then Zone 6 Sunday. Perfect. Oh, don't use a lantern on it. Also, come on, Guardian Troop, please. Could you imagine? We technically got 2 last week, but they were a repeat too. Well, one of them wasn't a repeat. The first one we got wasn't a repeat, but then we got a second one of the one we already just got. Which doesn't help us much. First one does. Second one, not so much. But hopefully we don't get too many repeats across them all. That's my biggest concern is we go like 20-something of them. Like 2-3 years from now. Is this the last path? Oh, it's probably gonna double break off though. Oh, it's so low, it barely even can. Because that's the end right there. So if it's gonna break off, it kind of has to fork right now. Because if it doesn't go into a fork, I guess it could do a side path. It could do like a left-right or a left, well yeah, left-right would be forked though. But it could do like a left-down or a right-down, I guess. Nope, just a straight line. And now it has to make like a T shape. Or whatever an upside-down T is called. I don't know, is there a name for that shape? I don't feel like there is. The name of the shape of a T but upside down. Where you basically have 3 lines going in every direction except one. Well, maybe not every direction, but you know what I mean. Yeah, a line going in 3 directions. Like an upside-down T. I'm pretty sure that shape does not have a name. Specifically. But it's not really a shape, it doesn't have sides, but you know what I mean. The formation. Oh, hello, Rob. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, there we go. Upside down T. We'll just call it upside down T, close enough. It's like normal T, but upside down. And weirdly proportioned on each side. Also, I do feel like I get loopier the longer I stream on a given day. It doesn't even have to be at night, it just has to be consecutively. Alright, there's double dead end. We might come back for it later, but we won't take it now. Just because we're a little tight on torches so far this week. A little bit of bad luck. It'll sort it all out in the end, though. It's that guy that gains Submerge way too much. Doesn't he gain it on cast and on damage? No, he only gains on damage. It's just we keep damaging him. Alright, and we'll end on this one then. There's a game called, I cannot read that word, 2069. Would you be interested in streaming it? For reasons you already know, I cannot stream that game. And there's a double silver. And you know what? We'll take one step through the door. This will be the last one then. Any other questions, anyone? Any other anythings? Otherwise, we will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We will be doing pretty similar to today, where we'll probably be starting the other game around noon, messing around with it. Hopefully get into a little bit more exciting stuff, as I felt like we weren't able to get to as much because it was like a brand new account and a brand new game mode, so always starts a little slow trying to build all that up. I'll try to do some tonight so we can get more into the action directly as we get into tomorrow's stream for it. just kind of go from there. So I'll probably stream around noon and go until the Gems of War stream. Hopefully remember to stop before the Gems of War stream starts because we were a little late tonight. Only by 10 minutes though. And then, of course, we'll do Gems of War at the same time we always do, an hour prior to now tomorrow. Let's see. Lester. You know why we can't probably stream those games, at least based on their title. Especially that second one. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. See you guys soon. And of course, we will be streaming Gems of War around reset time on 8.0 day on this Monday as well. So if any of you guys are going to be up late, we will be around exactly at reset time. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.